Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, we're here to check out the equipment challenge. So this equipment challenge, I'm late to it, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you guys why I'm actually late to it. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know if this new sword is actually worth getting and how many you should actually go for. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, let's go and get started. Alright guys, so here's the thing. I know I didn't record a video on this yesterday and it released yesterday, but the thing is I haven't actually had any internet for the past 2 or 3 days. The first day or two, it was quite alright. I was able to actually upload like super late at night. That's because it literally took me hours to upload a video that was only like 20 or 30 minutes long. So yeah, but then yesterday I had no internet at all, so it was pretty boring, you know what I mean, not being able to record anything or play anything really. So but I finally got some internet, so hopefully it won't go out again, but if it does, that's you'll know by me not uploading. Okay, so anyways, here's the thing. We're gonna check out this new challenge. Okay, so I'm a day and 14 hours late to it. Now obviously I'm late to it and I'm not gonna go for any at all, but the sword is actually good, and I'm gonna let you guys know in a second how many you should actually go for, and what's it's all about, you know what I mean. So let me just go ahead and do the collections real quick. So obviously you want to log in every 8 hours, but it depends how many you're going for really at the same time. Now if you guys haven't joined the Monster Gens, I think it's like Monster Gens wiki or something like that. It's like a Discord server that tells you like all the pricings and everything. I think that's the name of it, but basically it tells you all the prices and everything for whatever amount of swords, let's say, you want to go for this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get through this real fast. We get a victory. All right, 14 gems remaining, and then all I have to do is just hatch an egg. So the hatching egg is a bit weird. I'm gonna let you guys know what I mean in a second. So I'm gonna take that. The hatching eggs, it's more like taking the breeding basically, rather than hatching the egg. Look, if I take this, it's gonna appear, it's gonna pop up. That's how you do the hatching egg. I'm pretty sure you guys already know. Now I'm not gonna spend too many gems getting these. Maybe I'll go for the 30 relics as well. So I guess we can go ahead and gem this. But anyways, the sword, guys, Supremacy sword. All right, it's one of the new ancestral ones. It's not an obsidian. So it says after damaging with a skill, if the target's life is below 50%, deals 27,000 points of metal damage to all enemies, 2 uses. Now keep in mind this is level 1. Now, I think it's best if we go ahead and actually take a look at the level 5 here. Or 45, sorry, maxed out. So, sword. Only missing. Oh, it's the only missing sword I got. Okay, so the only sword I'm actually missing. Oh, it's actually up to level 50 and not level 45. I didn't know that. Oh, wow. So at level 50, it's 93,935 points of metal damage. So obviously it's going to take more relics to level this up, and also more food to also level this thing up. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, I'm sure there's a relic experience going on, because it normally comes around whenever there is a... Yeah, is this it? In the Secret Challenge, you'll also find other juicy rewards like diamonds. Oh, okay, well... Maybe it went away, because I'm pretty sure it was actually live yesterday. So I think it went away. Interesting. But yeah, I was going to say, you can actually level up your relic now if you got anything really. Obsidians, diamonds, ancestral, anything like that. Right now would be the best time, but it looks like it went away. You might have to wait till next time, or if you want to do it now, you can. But anyways, I also... No, did it go away? Oh, man. No. The chest where you spend 399 gems or something like that to get one of those random galactic monsters. After the race, you know how there's a chest? Unfortunately, I missed out on that. I was going to make a video on it. Oh, that sucks. So anyways, ancestral. Only missing sword. Okay, look at this. Supremacy sword, right? So again, it's actually pretty good. The fact that you're dealing 93,000 points of metal damage, and keep in mind, against light monsters you're going to be dealing a lot more. Okay, now keep in mind that the 93,000 points of metal damage, it's going to deal a lot more against, you know, light monsters. For example, Ural, Cupid, Serpentix, lots of meta monsters, right? Galvanus, Elvira. Now look at this, it's actually 49,952, basically 50,000. Can we just agree that's 50,000 damage? So 50,000 points of dark damage, right? Now, against Earth monsters like Ural again, and any other Earth monster out there, you're dealing like I think 150k or something around there. So 150k against an Earth monster. So if we're talking about the sword here, right? We're talking about the sword. 92,000 points of metal damage. That's gonna be a lot more. Somebody do the math, okay? Somebody do the math. Metal damage against light monsters is gonna be a lot more. Plus times 2. Now, obviously, it says that the target's life needs to be below 50% in order to kick in that damage. So you can't just, randomly just deal damage like that. Obviously, the life needs to be below 50%. So, anyways, when the turn starts, if any ally is under a control status, gives 678 points of stamina and double damage to the wearer. Now, I would say that is a really good perk. Now, keep in mind, many players, when they do tend to run a team, they run a tank on their side, right? So that tank, what it does, it takes all the damage. I'm sure you guys know. Besides the damage, they take control status effects, tortures, and all that other stuff. So there will most likely be a control status effect applied. Now, another thing is, with the control status effect, I know that there is another relic. I'm not sure. Oh, it's the Essence, isn't it? I think it's the Essence that applies like freeze to a random enemy or something like that. So if you could get lucky, what if the freeze doesn't land on your attacker, which I'm sure your attacker is going to be holding the sword. It's someone else that has that freeze. You're going to benefit from that whatever amount of stamina, 678, and also the double damage as well. So there's 2 uses on that as well. The third perk is Assertive Battle. If any enemy is from the Galactic Era or older generations, it deals 93,000 points of special damage to targets and applies a minor damage boost. Okay, so Assertive Battle, you're just randomly dealing 93,000 points of special damage. Wow. No, that's not good at all. Poor guys. This should have been with the newer generation since they have more life, because with the older generation, although they do have a lot of life, but not as much as obviously the newer generation, and also the ancestral monsters as well. Speaking of the ancestral, what do I call it? This, obviously they can't hold talents, right? So this new sword, it acts like a talent in a way. Let me show you guys real quick. The ancestral Grifania Iron Wings, and there's gonna be more. Obviously, I think they're gonna only release 1 per season, I'm assuming, because Conjuring event, it's once a season. Speaking of Conjuring events, I will be doing a video on it soon where I spend the 2400 tickets. I'm gonna see if I could actually summon myself the Grifania Iron Wings, because I really want them. I really do. So hopefully I could get that. But anyways, besides all of that, I do have to do my collection again. So let me just collect all those golds, eating monsters as well. Let's quickly do that. Find ourselves this random uncommon monster. We got our 6 gold pots. That's good. And we're gonna head back, breed, and fight. Now fighting, I don't really have to do much, because again, it doesn't change much in terms of gems. Doesn't decrease the price that you have to pay that much, really. So I don't really have to do it if I don't want to. But breeding, on the other hand, we will have to breed real quick, and that's gonna give us one of the items. Cool. So yeah, besides all of that, I completely forgot there's an XMAS challenge going on. Okay, we have 700 coins remaining, or ready to spend. I guess I'll spend it on Jaegar, because I do need to rank this monster up. This is the only one that I do not have maxed out. So maybe I can randomly pull some cells here. Bam. Ooh. Isn't that Tandir? I think that's his name. We got that on our first pull. Second pull. 2 monsters in a row. Imagine we get like Panda Claws, if not Jaegar right here on this third one. Ah, that would have been cool. That would have been cool. Alright. Shuffling, please wait. Alright, let's see. We got 700 coins remaining. You know what? I'll get it right here. Ah, never mind. 20 cells. I'll take that though. I'll take that over Panda Claws. Who's gonna be next? Who will be my next pick? You. Ah, it's a level 2 strength rune. Oh, right next to it was Jaegar. Now, I already own Jaegar, obviously. I think I have like a rank 0 or rank 1 or something like that. But I do need to rank it up though. Oh, there we go. Finally, we got Panda Claws. Yay, we got all the monsters except Jaegar. Jaegar is the one that I actually want. I can turn them into cells, if not keep on my storage. You know what? All these monsters are going to be in my storage, really. I'm just going to keep them, their eggs, because I already have them. Although I could hash this one and like turn it into cells. But it's just 100 cells though. 1,000 gems to find the main reward now. Nah, I'm good. That is just too much. That's too pricey. You could just wait for a monster week and get it that way for like 200 something gems. Or probably cheaper actually. Bam. Oh, level 2 speedrun. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards left. Will we be able to find Jagar and all the remaining cells? If the costs don't change, which I know it will, but if it doesn't, I will be able to with the 500 coins that I have. 25 coins? Wait. Is it gonna stay that way? I'm not sure. Because this is the middle monster, and it's not the first one. Damn. 20 cells we'll take. So finally we got the 20 cells. All that's really left is the 5 cells for the PvP monster. And then the remaining just this mythic. 20. Oh, cool. So now the costs are actually increasing. So as you can see, it's 30 now. So all the good rewards are left now. It's gonna be the 5 cells. Ready? It's a lot of shuffling. Oh, never mind. 20 cells. So all that's left is the main egg, the main reward, and also the 5 cells with the 30 or 20, I think it is. 20. Obviously, they're going to give me these Agent cells before Jagar. But yeah, we have more than enough. Wow. We still have 410 remaining. This one. Now, for those of you guys that are wondering, before I actually forget, how many swords should you actually go for? Now, normally when you are setting a base, right, for team wars, you don't really need more than 2, really. An attacker can actually hold twice, 2 of them actually at once. For example, there is Robo Rabbit. There's a few other ones, like for example, I know that there's this one, I think it's a Dune monster, or is it a Blossom? It's a Blossom. You know the dark one that I'm missing? You guys probably don't know, obviously. Let me see. Enhancer. This one can actually hold double sword if I'm not mistaken, right? So, you're given double swords, you know what I mean? There's going to be more monsters coming out soon with double swords as well. So, that, you know what I mean? If you could go for 2, that'd be awesome. If you want to go for 3, I think 3 is only for players that are like competitive players on PvP. Like if you're like a tryhard, you know what I mean? Like the top 100 or something on PvP. Dang, I only have 6,000 trophies. I need to get back up to the top 1,000 at least so I can get the rewards. And this was I thought I was actually going to try this PvP. That's why I purchased the battle pass. But I didn't try at all. Wow. I still have 8 days though. That's a lot. I think I can give myself like a rank 3 at least or something. But anyways, like I said, if you're like a tryhard player on PvP, I would suggest, I'd actually suggest getting at least 3. You know what I mean? Because I know that there's some monsters that could hold 2 on your, let's say, defense. There could be 1 for offense. But I would say 2 is the minimum amount that you should actually get. If you want to get 1, that's cool too. But I feel like 2 is the most you should actually go for. But if you want to go for 3, again, that's also your gems. You can do whatever you want. But 2 should be the choice. That should be the ideal, you know what I mean, thing to do. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video to cover up this equipment challenge, even though I'm like half late to it. Because half the time is over. But oh, there's these reward. Oh yeah, this offer. Not really a huge fan. I do like Nerida though. Nerida for 15 bucks is actually good. But Lamuna only if you're gonna max it out, because again, her Rain and Powder status effects, she gets it at rank 5. But yeah guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's monsters video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments down below how many swords you guys are actually going for in the equipment challenge. And that's going to be pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.